samples were provided by Philip Toth, an Eagle Scout and currently a senior in high school, Mark Creer, a 30-year-old silver medalist for the 100-meter high hurdles at the 1996 Olympic Games, and Marie Mitchell, a middle school teacher in her 30s. Marie describes herself as easygoing and honest.
And so this is somebody who's better at administrative details. She likes to do things one step at a time, sequentially, and would prefer it if she didn't have to stop what she's doing and do something else in the middle. Although she may be capable of that, she would rather take things step by step. It might annoy her if she has to change her plans or a schedule at the last minute. The evidence suggests that one of her parents was missing in her life. I hate to make a guess. I would say probably her mother, but that's something that's kind of difficult to tell from this particular writing. Mm-hmm. She would like other people to believe that she's totally in control, even when she doesn't feel in control, and it really troubles her. She probably gets very embarrassed if she allows other people to see her get just kind of emotional and carried away.
Okay, give us your overall impression of this analysis of you.
I'm absolutely shocked. I was very much the skeptic, and she hit it almost completely on the head.
What about the loss of a parent or mother?
Yeah, my dad passed away when I was 22, but all through childhood, he was there, but he wasn't there. I did everything with my mom. My dad was an alcoholic.
So overall, you would rate this as a fairly accurate
analysis. Except for the mom part, you got the wrong parent. But, yeah, surprisingly so.
Our next volunteer, Philip, describes himself as lighthearted and someone who enjoys the outdoors. But we played Sheila's analysis of my handwriting instead of Philip's to gauge his reaction.
And it shows that he's a man of action. He's somebody that needs to be in an exciting environment all the time, or else he gets bored very easily. When this person is around, things are just not going to be dull. He creates a pretty exciting environment. He can turn anything into an adventure.
So give us a sort of evaluation. Was that an accurate reading of you?
Yeah, it was pretty close. It was pretty close.
You're a man of action.
Yeah, I love mountain biking. I love rock climbing. I teach sailing. I just love being able to, fast action, like you said. Yeah.
Would you be surprised if I told you that actually wasn't your reading at all? That was my reading. That was the analysis of my handwriting.
Okay. No. I'm surprised.
When we played Philip Sheila's analysis of his own handwriting, he was a little more critical.
This individual is a little bit of a rebel, which of course is not real unusual for a teenager, but not all teenagers are rebels. This one is. He seems at first to be pretty conservative and conventional, but he'll pop out with things that, you turn around and you say, where in the world did that come from? And probably learns best by reading and studying. He's got good skill with his hands and probably likes to work with tools.
Overall impressions of that reading?
Oh, well, I don't know, some of it was true. I think it was about half and half.
Mark Creer, our next volunteer, is healthy, relaxed, and currently in training for the 2000 Olympics.
Let's take a look and see what we have here.
Which indicates that he's not entirely sure of himself and his place in the world. And he's experiencing quite a lot of conflict right now. He is the type of person who's going to talk around an emotionally charged subject without really dealing with it. But he's kind of being tossed back and forth between his options, and consequently he feels kind of stuck where he is. He wants to move forward, but he's afraid maybe that he's not going to be able to be up to the challenges that are waiting for him.
So what do you think?
Well, that's very interesting. Leading into the Sydney 2000 Olympics, I'm sure I'm a little apprehensive about a lot of things, yet motivated. I guess there's some validity to what she said in the sense of stuck in position, currently ranked #1 in the world, trying to...
Well, you're stuck at #1.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's a tough place to be.
Yeah, one play to go is down, right? So, but it was quite interesting. Certain things I'm sure had some relevance to it. I'm a skeptic to a certain degree. It was a little vague, but for that short period of sampling with 2 sentences, certain things she hit around the ballpark.
We continued playing Sheila's comments, but didn't tell Mark that he was now hearing Sheila's analysis of my handwriting.
This handwriting has a lot of movement in it, left to right movement, and it shows that he's a man of action. He's somebody that needs to be in an exciting environment all the time, or else he gets bored very easily.
So that reading seemed maybe even more accurate than the other one?
I think so. I think this was a tweed bit more accurate.
So what would you think if I told you the clip you just saw was actually not a reading of you, but a reading of me?
I would be surprised. Is it really you?
Yeah.
But what do you say? We're alike, see?
Yeah, well, except I'm not that fast.
Well, we had some varied reactions. Some things hit right on the money. Others fell wide of the mark. Everyone, however, seemed to like the positive statements. So did Sheila Lowe prove that graphology has a consistently high accuracy rating? I'm not so sure. Did we show that it doesn't? You be the judge.
I know it works, and I know from my experience that it works. Show me why it wouldn't work.
I am now a believer. If you had talked to me 4 or 5 years ago, I'm not so sure I would have said that. But, I mean, it's like a witch doctor who the patient lives. You use the witch doctor the next time.
If someone could prove to me that graphology works, I would love that, because that would be one more investigative tool that we'd have. And for me to be able to look at a sample of writing and be able to tell you something about the criminal that would allow the police to catch that guy, that's a good thing. But it hasn't happened yet. No one has proven it.